Hello everyone, it is Kate Denning here, the tea lady, and I am going live to you from Buderim Hospital. I'm up here visiting my mother-in-law. She got put into hospital 2 days ago, and I've just got off public transport. I've been on the road, on trains, on buses since 9:30 this morning, so it's been pretty full on. So I just wanted to have a quick chat about what's going on with me and what I'll be doing. So I've got my cards here in my bag. Luckily I did bring them. We won't be doing a tea today, but I've got my beautiful cards, my first tarot that Eleanor Hammond created. And I just wanted to talk about the expo that I've got coming up. Hello Kylie, how are you? On Saturday the 26th of August, I'll be running a psychic and holistic expo where I'll have guest speakers, psychic celebrities, Amanda De Warren and Shay de Montfort, myself, and Jean Sheehan. She is a intuitive, medical intuitive, and Amanda will be doing readings, bringing through past loved animals and people. And Shay does very similar work to doing psychic work and a bit of mediumship, and I'll also be doing a little bit of a demo with tea leaf reading and what the symbols mean. So that's coming up. I'm still looking for more stall holders. It is in the Redlands, and I'm showcasing up and coming new businesses. And there'll also be a room where I have got readers, and some of the readers are actually my students because I teach what I do as well. I do tea leaf reading, I do palmistry and tarot, and I also have run meditation classes at home in Wellington Point too. So if anyone is interested in doing meditation classes, let me know. If you're interested in holding a stall, 10% of the money that I bring in from raffles that have been donated and gift vouchers will be going to the Starlight Foundation, and 10% of the money from sponsors will also be going to Starlight Foundation. So let me know if you'd like to be a sponsor or if you'd like to help out on the day. That would be absolutely wonderful. Okay, so we've got, Novi is there. Hi Novi. Novi is my new PA. She's been taking great care of my things today while I've been out on the train travelling. Hi Rachel, how are you? So if anyone would like a card drawn, just put your question in the comments or write yes please, and I will draw out one card for you. And what do I talk about today? I wanted to maybe talk about how special our animals are. I was talking about one story the other day about how Sonny, a dog, or Sam, his name was, just turned up on my doorstep. But a few years ago, we had a dog going up and down our street, main road at Wellington Point. And it must have been New Year's Eve because I know it was around firework time and I still had Christmas ham in the fridge. And anyway, there was this white German Shepherd running up and down the street, and she had on this big pink studded collar. And she was very shy, and there's a guy across the road and he's got his dog out there, which was like a pit bull, and he's like, it wasn't on a lead, and I think the dog was a bit worried about that too. Anyway, we ended up getting the dog, and somebody took it off to Manly Road Vets, and I went and did a party which was at Tingalpa, and I've looked out the kitchen window of this place, and here is this dog, and her name is Angel. And I said to the lady, I said, so did your dog go missing a few months back? She's like, how do you know? I said, oh, that's because I'm psychic. I said, no. I said she was actually in our street at Main Road at Wellington Point. And so this dog had travelled like 11 kilometres. And what had happened is a couple of doors up from my place, only 5 doors up from my place, her grandma used to live there. Okay, and the dog was sort of around that area. Now, the dog had actually never been to the house before, and the grandmother had died 2 years before the dog was born. Yet here is this dog running around that area. So, I was talking to Annie the other day, and she does her lives here too, and she's trying to think of Annie's last name. Sorry, Annie. And she's got some books written about animals, and she does animal readings. And we were talking about this the other day, and the movie A Dog's Purpose. And I feel that this dog Angel must have belonged to Nana beforehand and had come back. So really interesting, with some of these things that happen, and it's sort of a bit hard to explain. But anyway, I hope I've got anyone here that is wanting a card. I can do a reading. For some reason, nothing's coming up on here. I've got a few people, but no questions. So just let me know if you would like a reading done, and I'll pull out one of Eleanor's cards. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'm going to pull one out for everyone to see what type of weekend we're going to have. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. I like this. 6 of Pentacles comes out sometimes when we're looking to go for a loan for a house or a car. I like that because we're actually waiting on something at the moment, and having to come up here on public transport when it's only an hour and a half drive, but it took, 7 hours, almost 7 hours to get up here, which is ridiculous. So I need a car. So the 6 of Pentacles is a really good one for me to come out, because that is about a loan being approved. So hopefully we'll know very soon if it has been approved or not. Now with these cards, it's got the meaning up the top, and then we've got 8 different meanings on here. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to show you a special spread and why we have got these 8 cards, 8 boxes here on the cards. So the first one, this is loans from banks, contracts, support from others, savings, great friends, and wonderful families. So I'm going to pop that back in there. I'll give them a shuffle. And we've got them all jumping out now. And then I'll show you how we use these wonderful cards. So a bit like you've got your Celtic cross, and you've got your different meanings for each section that they're in. So this one here, let's just spread the cards out. Oh, I've got glitter on the table. Must be from one of my tops. Okay, so I'll take out 8 cards. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see this. Now you'll see that I've got 8 cards out here. So depending on where the card lands as to which box we read. So we've got our first card here. It's our top left card. So we read the top left box. And this is all about us. and it says, your heart is as big as an ocean and you love deeply. Realize that you have been here before and done this before. Then we've got the Magician, which is the first card on the right. So we read the first box on the right. And this is your distant past. So this says, in your past, you've manifested your life. You are happy with what you've created. Or has your past made you feel empty? So with me, yeah, I'm pretty good at manifesting things. And hopefully I'll manifest this new car that I need. So hopefully I'll be able to tell you that next week. This one here is second one down. So we read the second box down on the left, and this is your recent past. So you've just been given or received love, had an emotional change, and possibly travelled. Oh my God, I've been travelling all day, haven't I? How funny is that? So the King of Cups itself, it's got movements and changes of the heart, sending love to others, getting sugar levels right, and your blood health. So maybe that might be something that, you know, if this resonates with you, maybe that might be something that you need to do. I know my blood levels are okay because I had them done not so long ago. Okay, second card down on the right, we read the second box down on the right, and this is what's happening now. You feel a need to move. Is it travel, a person, or a career change that you want? Be sensible, and it's about travel. And I am looking at changing things a bit because I've got a new product that's coming in, and I'm just waiting for it to come in the post. And I'll be taking that around to the shops, trying to get into the shops. So this card is about travel plans, messages, young and passionate people. Go ahead with gaining skills and qualifications. Next one. This is the third card down on the left, so we read the third box on the left. This is what's coming up, so you might not necessarily, or you may actually feel the energies of this now. So it's stepping into your power. You are harnessing universal energy. People may be drawn back into your life and show strength. So for some reason, you know, you might have people coming from the past. And we did have the Six of Cups that came out as well too. So that can be about reunions, catching up with people that you've not seen for a while. Third card down on the right, we read the third box on the right, and this is about what's happening around you. So it's not necessarily about you, but still affects you. The people around you may be frustrating. Spirit is asking you to try to work calmly with others, and marriage requires effort. And that's a really important one to remember when you're in a marriage and things aren't working well, is you both need to communicate with each other. You need to make sure that you spend quality time with each other. Doing things together. If you've got young children, having date nights or just going out for a coffee. Okay? Now, this one here, this is the advice by your guides. This is the fourth one down on the right, so we read this box here. And this says, you need to stop worrying, looking on the bright side of life. Start now and think positive. When we think positive, see, we've got the Ten of Swords, and that is like worry, negative thinking, really dragging you down, and it can make you sick. So when we think positively and we are in love and gratitude with what it is that we have in our life, everything starts working out really well. You'll notice the more gratitude you have for life, the more comes to you. Okay, the better things are, the nicer the people are that you're hanging around with. Now this one here, bottom one on the right, is the Five of Swords, which is about making a home or a job change, small sacrifices to get what you want, living or working overseas, where to go next, stop changing your mind. And the outcome of this card is a time ahead to continuously come up with new ideas and make small decisions, planning and making life changes. Okay, so that's how you spread them out. So you've got your 8 cards there. And I find that these cards here give me the most accurate answer from any other card deck that I've used. If I'm going to do a reading for myself, I will use those cards. They're called My First Tarot. Oh, my cousin's there, Cheryl. Sorry. I don't know why I called you Michelle. Who's Michelle? There must be something about a Michelle with you, Cheryl. So hello. Who else have we got here? Have we got anyone that would like me to pull a card for them? I'm just going to check the time to make sure I don't go over. No, that's okay. We've still got about 14 minutes left. So anyone would like a card? I am not seeing any comments coming up. Whoops, back. Sorry about that. All right. So I'm just going to pull out another card. Oh, okay. I've got to show you this card that I just pulled out. It is the Star card. This is my favourite card. Now, Mum got put into room number 17 here today. I've seen the number 17 a lot today and this week. And this is make your wish. It's your wishes and your dreams coming true. What you think about comes about. I just love this. And it's also be careful what you wish for too, because your wishes are going to be granted. So make sure that it is for your highest good. Okay? So I'm not too sure what's going on here. I'm seeing that 11 people are watching. There we go, that magical number 11 as well. But I'm not seeing any of the comments come up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out a card for each name that I'm seeing. So I hope I've got your permission to do this. And first of all, we're going to start with Kylie. So Kylie, I've pulled out 3 for you. We have got the Knight of Pentacles. Is there anything about you moving home or changing works? It could be improving things, or maybe it's people that are moving away from you. And we'll go down to the advice by your guides and what they say. And it says, it might be time to consider changing your career or living environment. Maybe just a big clean out is required. Now, I hope you don't mind me reading from these today, because I'm sitting here in the kitchen of the hospital at Buderim Private Hospital doing this live. So after the day that I've had, and I'm so tired, I'm not tuning in properly. So I thought, this is why these cards are just so brilliant, because I can just bring them out, show you what it is, and they're just so true. So you want to give me some feedback and let me know what your thoughts are. Now, I've also got Rachel watching. So now I've pulled out a card for Rachel. And I'll turn this around so you can see the card. And it is the Queen of Cups. So this is saying Rachel is a very supportive person. She loves doing community things and often the mother or the most compassionate person in the team. Now I'm going to read here, this one here. So this is what's happening now. You are attractive to others and deal with people in a kind-hearted and generous way. And maybe you just needed to be told, Rachel, that you're a beautiful person and people really do appreciate what you do, whether they're saying it or not. So just keep going and doing what it is that you do. Okay, next one I am seeing is Perul, is it? I think she's Ali's PA. So for you, I have got the Page of Cups. So feeling nervous and excited about something, the birth of a child, or it could be the birth of a new business, the house yet not built, and exciting fresh starts. So let's read this top one here, and this says, you are young at heart, generous and kind, maybe a little naive at times, and you see life as beautiful and magical. And I think that's a great way to be too, you know, seeing things on the good side, you know, seeing the positive in negatives. And I think that just makes you a beautiful, beautiful person. Okay. Novi, would you like a card? I've got one here for Novi. We've got the Page of Swords. So this is about teaching adults, and she does. She's a referee. She teaches referees. Keep confidence, communicating knowledge that is usually hidden, private affairs, journalism, private eye, finding out information. She is very good at research. She's been doing that for me. So let's read what it says about the past here and how it affects you. You've made a decision in the past that may have caused you unhappiness. You've learned tough lessons early on in life. So I don't know too much about you, so let me know how that resonates with you. And I'm sure Cheryl would want a card. So this one is for Cheryl. And we've got the Six of Swords. Oh, when are you going overseas next? It's saying unnecessary worry, air travel, conflicts in the family which will resolve over time, distance, health, using science and scientific methods. So I wonder how everything's going down in Sydney with Mum. Let's look at what is coming up for you. So you may feel this. You're about to travel or have absolute clarity of thought. Enjoy the changes you can create. Make fast decisions. Okay, let me just check. Now, they're all the names that I'm seeing on the screen, even though I can see there's 11 people watching at the moment, and there's probably more, they've just not come up. Okay, so I've got 8 minutes left, but what I'm going to do, guys, is, sorry, I'll just come back on the screen, is I've only just got here to see Mum, so I do apologise for cutting it short, but it's nearly 6:30 now, and I need to spend some time with her, and hopefully I'll come back on at 9 o'clock again tomorrow morning, and I'll probably sit out the backyard at Faye's place and do a reading out there. So just remember, my expo is coming up on the 26th of August, and it's a psychic and spiritual or holistic fair, good vibrations. If you are interested in having a stall, or you would like to help out in some way, or maybe donate some prizes, because all the money that is being made by that will be going to the Starlight Foundation. If you're a reader, if you've got any products, Claire from Sensi is going to be there. I think she might be on here. Yeah, just let me know if you want some more information about it. Just send me a message and I shall get back to you. Anyway, you all have a lovely night, and I shall see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.